So here we go, one of the fighters that a lot of people think could make a championship run in this division. And the term well-rounded obviously is overused in modern-day mixed martial arts, but I think it applies.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, we speak privately about these fighters, and when we talk about this kid, we talk about what is in the future. Because if you look at him short-term, I think you're not doing him justice. This guy possesses all the skills in order to be an elite-level mixed martial artist. Now, is it guaranteed? Absolutely not. But he seems to have the foundation, the framework to become a UFC champion. Let's see if he can continue on that path with a victory tonight.
And one thing he all but guaranteed was a finish, either by knockout or submission. So we'll see if he gets it. So here he is on this night or any other. He's one of the best heavyweights in the world, the former champion Stipe Miocic. How about the wins list? Francis Ngannou Jr., Dos Santos, Alistair Overeem, and he's looking to reel in another big one here tonight.
And every one of those guys was him defending the championship, John. That goes to tell you the murderer's row that he had to go through to hold on to that UFC heavyweight championship. A phenomenal boxer, a phenomenal wrestler, great cardio, in the new breed of heavyweights that has shot to the top of the world, Stipe Miocic.
Amazing to think where he was after his first UFC main event against Stefan Struve in 2012. Has been largely perfect ever since. All eyes on Stipe yet again here tonight. Stipe Miocic, ready to make a statement in front of this capacity crowd here tonight. And now our tale of the tape for this heavyweight fight. All right, now for the introductions, here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds in the UFC heavyweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, Tom Aspinall! And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner. Ladies and gentlemen, he is the former UFC heavyweight champion, Stipe Miocic!
Herb Dean, our third man in the octagon for this one. While Tommy Aspinall's fans travel well as we get to some early action here, a lot of people believe that this is the future of the heavyweight division, arguably the best submission artist in this division at present, and he believes he's going to be able to get this fight to the floor rather easily here tonight. Oh, he connects there. All right, no surprise to see an early takedown attempt, and the boxer was able to stay upright. Got to be a source of confidence for him moving forward.
And that's the surprise, J.A. The surprise is that he was able to defend. Now let's see how much confidence he takes from defending that takedown and making this wrestler stay upright with him. He's throwing every part of himself into these big leg kicks.
Wow, strong roundhouse kick there. All right, early action here in the heavyweight division, and there's Stipe Miocic finding a home for that pull right hand early.
He does it really well. He baits you into throwing something, and the moment you throw, he slips and he lets the right hand fly. He did it constantly against Francis Ngannou in the first fight. It has become one of his better strikes throughout his UFC career.
Lands a kick to the leg now. Pretty good work on the feet tonight by Miocic. And a nice job at least staying upright on that. Well, it looks as though that strike maybe opened up a cut around the eye area.
Yeah, it looks like that strike opened up a cut, John, but it's nothing to worry about now, but he's got to start to protect it.
Unable to land with that punch. Just over 3 minutes to go. Oh, nice jab by the heavyweight Miocic.
Oh, he jumped guillotine right away.
Oh, gotta protect your neck. Guillotine choke is locked in.
You better protect your neck when you're fighting this guy because he's got the guillotine locked in. But if he wants to finish, he's got to lock that guard and drive his hips up into his opponent.
Oh, somehow, some way he got out.
These guys are back and forth. The submission defense wins this transition.
All right, we'll see how he chooses to defend here. Ooh, right into side control, DC.
This is where you want to be now because you get to make your opponent decide. They try to turn back into you, you can attack guillotine. If they turn away to try to get to your knees, you throw your hooks in and you got all your rear choke submissions.
Under 2 minutes to go in our first round. Oh, nice combination of ground and pound here by the heavyweight Miocic. Now drops inside that closed guard, DC.
Full guard. Let's see how patient he is as he attacks a submission or big ground and pound.
Oh, that's tight. Oh, he's got a strong grip on that arm.
He's starting to extend the elbow.
Oh, he's out of danger.
Great submission defense. He's able to take his arm out and stay safe.
Miocic is now dealing with a cheek cut. Man, submission defense is a powerful thing. Offense keeps going for it. Defenders held up every step of the way.
Yeah, the defense has done a great job just making sure he leaves nothing long, no submission attempts. Even when they get him, he continues to stay calm and patient, and he's defending these submissions. He's got the sub locked in. Look at him, he's starting to posture. Oh my goodness. He slams him down, uses straight power to escape that triangle choke. Great job, great technique. I mean, great physicality by this youngster.
And just when you thought he might get submitted, instead he turns defense into offense and power bombs his opponent on the canvas. All right, trying to pass here. As Glover Teixeira might say, not today.
Not today. Great job of following with the hips, keeping those legs locked and keeping them in full guard. Nice transition.
Not there yet, but might get the submission here shortly. Big elbow there, lands. Entertaining scrap so far.
Stop!
All right, there's the horn indicating the end of the round. So potentially a big factor here, ladies and gentlemen. The cut on the cheek sustained in that round. Certainly better to be below than above the eye, but the cut man's got to get in there and close that thing up. All right, back to the stools we go. Offensively, a lot to like from him, but on defense, he hasn't been able to stop anything tonight.
Yeah, it's got to be the whole game, though, John. He's got to be willing and able to do everything. He's done a good job on the offensive side, but he has not defended well, and now he's dealing with that nasty cut. That cut is going to be an issue as the fight goes forward. He's got to change something.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Round two underway. Hook to the head, lands flush there by Aspinall.
That was a big check.
So he's really...
Oh! It hurts bad.
Oh!
Oh, nice right in. Body shot.
Both fighters throwing heat now. Slips the punch. Throws that teep and it lands. Left punch followed by a right. Nice 1-2 there by Aspinall. Oh, beautiful handiwork there from Stipe Miocic. His head coach, Marcus Marinelli, really feels like during this training camp, Stipe took his boxing to the next level. Lands a big elbow there. Well, that strike right there, that pull right hand, as you call it, has really become a trademark of Stipe Miocic on the feet.
Yeah, you got to be very careful how you approach Stipe because he sets you up. He will feint a jab when you return. He pulls, and he hits you with the right hand. Right now, his opponent is not picking up on it. Stipe can put you to sleep if you are careful the way that you approach him.
Miocic's eye is closing up. Tags him with that uppercut. And now some separation. Well, eventually, you know he's going to turn this defense into offense, but he's certainly doing a nice job on the defensive end.
They talk about the feeling out process.
Right off the gut, DC. He's in a world of trouble now.
They say the straight ones are the ones that get there first, and it got right to the target. Oh, nice levitate. He passes to half guard.
Side control now, DC. A lot of options at his disposal from here. Oh, he's got the Kimura position locked in now. Oh, that arm's in a world of trouble. You gotta be kidding me. How did he get out?
He just stayed calm. He was able to withstand the fire. Now he finds himself out and safe. Great defense by this fighter.
All right, so he continues to land a high volume of strikes. He talked to us a lot about pace and pressure, and he has certainly kept up his end of the bargain.
I mean, the cardio is fantastic tonight. He is pushing at a level that we have not seen him fight before. This is shades of Colby Covington, Max Holloway, those guys that can fight all night. He is showing you that he has done the work in the training room, and it's on full display tonight. All these actions, though, these big actions, got to wear on the gas tank of both guys.
All right, so he can't get it here. Again, good awareness by the defensive fighter. Under 2 minutes to go in our second round.
This is where he wants to be.
Well, he is really seeing things well offensively here tonight, and he's caused a lot of swelling there on his opponent.
You got to address this now because it's only going to get worse. Your opponent is not going to let you off the hook. You've got to move. You've got to change something to try to deter him from going to that spot.
All right, so inside the open guard of his opponent. You got to be careful playing around for too long here on the ground with this guy.
Getting him out here. He cut him. He cut him. So many ground strikes landed that eventually he got him cut.
Really good job to land these strikes from top position.
You need to work. I'll stand this up. It's work.
45 seconds remain in the round. Looks like the cut man to my right is starting to get anxious with all the high volume of strikes being landed here. He has really kept his opponent on his heels throughout.
He's had him on his heels. He's got him react. Ref will help you here. Just as the referee will never take a guy out of mount, they will not take a guy off of your back. You have to get him out of this position.
Aspinall's right back to the full mount. 15 seconds remain in the round.
Don't allow him to hold you down. Keep moving. Keep moving.
Stipe's in half guard.
Big ground and pound.
And the horn sounds on round two. All right, so the round is over, and you see the cut man not wasting any time as the fighter makes his way back to the stool. The cut man will try to shut that cut on the bridge of his nose and prevent it from becoming a factor here moving forward. All right, let us show you all that was done in terms of the damage in that previous round. He has got a huge gash on his cheek.
I mean, there was that shot right there. That one landed and opened him up. What a nasty combination thrown by his opponent. But this cut now is another issue to deal with. He's got one of the best fighters in front of him, and he's dealing with this cut on the cheek.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Third round underway. Starting to do some really significant damage to the body here. Another strike lands there.
Nice defense there.
Beautiful. Left hand finds the target.
Nice right hand.
Well, the fighter's going to have to address this offense coming his way. He's getting really bloody around that eye.
Yeah, now it's just become a big target because his opponent is just seeing the blood and he's just going after it. He has got to move his head before the strike starts coming in his direction.
Well, the most significant stat in this fight, and you can see it right there in plain sight, bottom of your screen. How about the accuracy to land right there? His opponent's wobble, champ.
He's hurt bad. He cannot take another shot like that. There you go. There you go.
Aspinall's pass attempt denied. Drops down inside the now closed guard of his opponent.
Let's see how patient he is as he attacks a submission or big ground and pound.
Gonna try to take his opponent's back here, and he does. Right hook to the head, blocked.
Let's open up that cut more now.
And that's the danger in the engagement there.
Aspinall swelling now around the jaw area, so we'll keep an eye on that as this fight continues. All right, pausing the action here. The referee never wants to be the story, but given the swelling around that eye, doctor had to be called for here, champ.
Well, he's having a very difficult time picking up the opponent. Seeing where his opponent is, and he's getting tagged. He's getting pieced up.
He's taking a close look. Going back to the referee. Looks as though he's going to allow the action to continue. Fans like that decision, but for the compromised fighter, maybe got to take some chances.
He's going to take a lot of chances now because he's got to rush. He cannot be as patient as he intended to be with that amount of swelling. Defensive savant. He blocked that punch.
I'm not sure his opponent knows where he is.
No, he is on Beach Street right now. He's seeing Tweety birds over the top of his head. When you take a hook like that, you are on wobbly legs.
Well, if you are a young striker, you could do a lot worse than watching this guy work on the feet, perhaps trying to set up another hook here.
Yes, he is. He's definitely trying to set up another hook. You could tell by his eyes. He's sneaking looks at where he needs his opponent to be in order to land that shot.
It's getting really hard to watch him absorb shots on that eye. I wonder if the referee's thinking about calling in the doctor now.
Well, John.
Huge shots being landed on both sides. Stuffs the takedown, no problem. All right, well, good news is he rocked him. Bad news is he wasn't able to finish the job, and now his opponent's back in the fight.
I mean, you don't get those opportunities very often. You got to take full advantage of them when they're presented to you.
Well, this is exactly the sense of urgency you're looking for. Try to take the judges out of it. He is lighting them up now. Aspinall gets the single leg takedown. Well played. All right, so you got to be careful playing on the ground with this guy. You don't want to mess around for too long.
Let's see those elbows.
Now he's going full mount.
Under 90 seconds to go. Aspinall's back in full mount. Oh, man, another strike gets through, and now things are critical. We got a lot of blood, folks. Good work from the top here by Aspinall.
He's doing a really good job putting himself in position. Yes, smart adjustment, yep.
All right, side control now, DC. You know he's in his element on the ground. A lot of tricks up his sleeve.
A lot of tricks.
Fighters inverted now. Nicely done. All right, 45 seconds now to go in the round. Takes his back now. Well, he's more than content to work off of his back, DC, where he has been a magician in his UFC career. Stipe's cheek is just fauceting blood all over his face, all over the canvas. Like, where's the ringside physician? Maybe time to call on the doctor. I don't know. That's 3 rounds in the can. We're headed to the championship rounds. Heading back to the corner now. Miocic's eye is in real trouble, folks. That does not look good. I wouldn't be at all surprised to see the ringside physician be called on here. He might even stop the fight. We'll see. All right, let us re-rack some replays of the damage done in that round, see if we can isolate the strike that caused the cut.
Yeah, a nasty cut opens up when he lands there. It's a beautiful shot that gets to the target. He has not been responsible defensively, and he's really paying for it because now he's dealing with that nasty cut.
You ready to fight? Ready. Let's do it.
We have arrived at the 4th round fight scheduled for 5 5-minute rounds.
Action there.
He landed it perfectly. Perfect placement. Perfect position. What a huge blow in a big moment in this fight.
Well, we've seen a lot of different elements. Oh,
another one.
Well, we got a lot of blood now, ladies and gentlemen. I think my mother just turned off the TV, but every time that area gets targeted, that cut is getting worse and closer, theoretically, to the end of the fight.
Yeah, and, you know, when you got a person like this in front of you that is so good at what they do, when you are bleeding like this and the work is showing, you got to try to find a way to stop them. He needs to try to get a takedown or something, because the more he's standing...
His opponent in a lot of trouble now.
That was Cain Velasquez's punch of choice. Every time he landed that overhand right, he hurt people bad. This guy has his opponent hurt very badly again.
Aspinall's in half guard now. Working out of side control here. His opponent trying to control posture, but you got to be careful here. All right, so he's got the body locked down here, DC, or so it appears. This is not a guy you want anywhere near your back. Well, he's on his back now, going for the rear naked choke. We'll see if he can get under the chin. Wow, he gets out and now reverses position.
Beautiful submission defense by this guy. He was constantly under attack.
Grappler's delight tonight. Stipe's an absolute mess right now. This fight might actually get stopped by the ringside physician due to that cut. All right, looks like he's got a couple hooks in here, DC, and defensively, you better be careful. Just over 3 minutes to go.
Elbow.
Well, this fight's been pretty crazy thus far. Both guys doling out a lot of damage, and neither seems too bothered by it, but clearly both parties are hurt.
Both guys are hurt. Both guys are fighting beautifully. Both are showing a lot of heart right now in this fight. They're both doing amazing jobs. Let's see who gets the job done at the end of this thing.
All right, half guard position here, DC. You have an extra hop in your step when you talk about fighters working out of this half guard.
Oh, man. I like half guard as a top fighter. I understand. Look at him attack that arm triangle on the opposite side. When it's time to finish, he will lock his hands, pass his body all the way to the opposite side, drop his chest to get all the way down to his opponent's neck to try to choke him out and finish the fight.
Aspinall's right back to the full mount here.
There will be no yellow flag for targeting. This ain't football. In fighting, it's all fair, and it's getting worse.
Under 2 minutes to go in the round.
Beautiful transition.
Well, working pretty effectively from the top here. Nice ground and pound by Aspinall. Well, anytime you are in a ground fighting situation with this fighter, you're potentially playing with fire.
All right, buddy, keep that ground position.
Let's work.
Posture and heavy shots. Go, heavy shots.
Oh, arm triangle attempt now. Oh, he's got it locked in.
He's got that arm triangle deep. Great job maintaining position there. You never want to lose position to chase a submission.
1 minute left in the round.
Aspinall's back in full mount.
In the half guard.
Oh, the damage just continues to be inflicted. And with respect to the athletes, if this was a movie, I might just walk out. I don't need to see anymore.
I mean, I just don't need to see it. It's to a point now where it's getting a bit uncomfortable. You have a fighter who's clearly outmatched, and his corner will not save him. This is crazy.
Look to counter that hook.
Well, not ideal to spend this much time on the bottom, but you can't fault him for his activity. Landing strikes here from the bottom. Nice work by Miocic.
Gotta get out of there.
Oh, right into mount.
Well, as usual, suffocating work from the top here by Aspinall.
Get on the side. Get on the side.
10 seconds to go in round 4. Looks to me like he's got that submission close.
Starting to get deep. Looks like he's going to get the finish.
Oh, and there's the horn at the end of the round. How about this fight, folks? You see, he was nearly caught in a submission there right at the end of the round. Saved by the bell. So back to the stool. Mentally probably not in a great place here. We'll see if he can recover and get himself back into this fight. All right, that'll do it for round 4. We will see a round 5. Miocic's eye is in rough shape. I mean, I would just probably quit, but he's not going to do that. But I would not be surprised if the ringside physician did come in and take a look at that here between rounds. All right, let us now get you some replays of all the damage done in that previous round, including the strike that opened up the cut.
Yeah, some nasty strikes landed over the course of that round, and it opened up a nasty cut. He has got to find a way to change some things defensively, or that cut is just going to get him.
Huge shot, finds the target there.
Great shot lands. Now he's got to go find that follow-up attempt. The kill shot is what they call it, to go and end the fight.
There it is. He's cut. Give him the elbow.
Aspinall gets the single leg takedown.
Now into his mount.
All right, setting up for a finish here. Oh, compromising spot here. Triangle choke is locked in. Oh, how good is that as he gets out?
That is great submission defense, keeping everything short and not allowing his opponent to get the submission victory. Nice shots landing from the top position.
Miocic gets back up.
Cannot take too many of those.
Oh, huge left. Miocic is taking aim at that cut right now. A strong decision by him to land strikes on an area that he has already done significant damage on. Keeps going back to that jab, keeps throwing that jab, but unable to land. And both fighters exchange in the pocket.
Set the pace and hit him first.
We'll work with that jab. Jab lands.
He does everything so well. And
That's a separate blow right there, DC. He's rocked.
That was a beautiful hook. It landed perfectly, and it hurt his opponent very bad.
Well, maybe he'll look to set up that hook again. Under 3 minutes now to go in this one. All right, so again, he shoots for a takedown here. Looks like he entered pretty well, but once again, not able to take the opposition.
Just a great idea of what was in front of him by the opponent. Knew that he was turn back.
Oh, how good is that? The diving punch lands flush to the head.
Oh my God!
What a fight! So what a moment in this man's career. A huge finish in front of a capacity crowd. After party's gonna be on fire. How about it?
I mean, I'm just sitting here stunned, because to watch a young athlete have a performance like this was really amazing. The finishing instincts, his ability to close the show, it was next level. It was amazing, John.
Let's get to the official decision. Here once more, Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Deans called a stop to this contest. Now 2 minutes, 26 seconds of round number 5. Declaring the winner by TKO, Stipe Miocic.
All right, so a big win for Stipe here tonight, one of the greatest heavyweights of all time. And you know when you're a one-name man, right? Like Noma Agassi Apollo, right? For Stipe, that's all you need to know, and another brilliant effort out of the big man tonight.
Stipe is one of those guys that you saw from the very beginning of his UFC career. You saw the evolution from prospect to contender to champion, and tonight he adds to such a great legacy that he's had in the UFC.